Good morning everyone, this is BremSter and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Anti-Quads by the Bard. I have seen anti-quads before, not presented this way before, but this is fine. The quad circles, yeah, little large. I like smaller quad circles because that way the cells are the prominent feature. But yeah, this is an interesting one. I have not solved an anti-quad puzzle in a very long time, so it'll be interesting to see how this one works. I don't think there's anything for me to really go into, so I'm, apart from, the YouTube stuff of please like the video, like the channel. There has been a couple of comments recently about ads, and that the number of ads has gone high. Remember, just quickly, that ads are based on what the advertising that has been sold in your area. Very quickly, I remember when, before I had ad free, I went on holiday one time, and one of the channels I watched, I noticed that the ads more than tripled. And the reason for that was there were more ads sold in that location, and when I got home it went away. I thought it was something the channel did and had nothing to do with the channel. It's just in the city where I was, there had been a lot more ads bought, and with stuff that's been going on, particularly in the US at the moment, there's been a lot of ads purchased for different things, and of course coming up to Christmas it's going to be like that as well. There's nothing I can do about that. Even if I was to, from my perspective, demonetize a video, ads still are an incredibly prolific. And if you look at videos where I know people who, they post videos, they've got a large number of subscribers, they post without monetization. If I look at them without going through my account, I still see ads because YouTube makes its money that way, and they've sold these ads, so they have to put them up. So it's just the way it works. There's not much I can do about that. I've got no control over the number of ads that are shown in your area. It's not ads I'm putting up, because you'll notice the ads are local to you. I'm in Australia. If you're in the US and you're seeing US ads, they're not ads I put up there. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. It's just what the advertisers have purchased. That's the way the free market works. Yeah, if someone buys something, if it's been sold to them and they need to get the product. If you're a capitalist, that's just the way it works. Speaking of the way it works, let's look at anti-quads by the Bard. So we have normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have quadruples. Digits in, it says small white circles. I think these white circles are incredibly large. Small white circles must appear in one of the 4 surrounding cells. So we know 2 and 7 in this box will appear here. And the interesting thing, it doesn't mention it here, where it's got the digit repeated, it doesn't mean there's 1, 2. We must have 2 2s around this quadruple. And then digits in the small pink circles cannot appear in the 4 surrounding cells. So we may not put 7 or 8 in any of those 4 cells. And similarly, 1 cannot go into any of those 4 cells. They're the rules. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. I have no idea on the difficulty of this one. Let's give this a shot. So we know these digits are 1, 3, 5, and 9. We can't put 2 or 7 into those cells, and we can't put 2 or 7 into those cells. So that is a 2-7 pair. So these, not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, 6, and 8. Those are 4, 6, and 8. I don't know what to... There's probably an anti-quad trick here that I'm not familiar with, such as 5 can only go into one of those 3 cells because I can't put it into here. But there's probably an anti-quad trick with something like this, but I don't understand it. Like 1 in this column can't go in those cells. 1 in this box can't go in any of these cells. Can't go there, can't go there. So 1 is in one of those. So 1 can't go here and 1 can't go here. 1 is in one of those 2. And now 1 can't go here and 1 can't go here. 1 is in one of those 2. But 1 can't go here or here. 1 is in one of those 4. But it can't go here because this is 2, 2, 4, and 7. So 1 is in one of those 3. These are 2, 4, and 7, and there must be 2 2s in them. Similarly, these are 5, 7, and 9, and there must be 2 9s in them. This can't be a 5. because there must be a 5 around this quadruple and there must be a 5 around this quadruple. If this was a 5, the 5 around this quadruple would have to go into one of those two cells, and the 5 around this quadruple would have to go in one of those two cells, and there'd be two 5s in column 6. That wouldn't work. This is a 1-3 pair. This isn't a 1 or a 3, because I can't put 1 or 3 around this. But 1-3 must go in those cells, and 1-3 must go in those cells. So it's similar to what I did with the 5s. Because 1 and 3 must go in there, and 1 and 3 must go in there, I'm placing 2 1s and 2 3s into those 4 cells. But I've only got 2 1s and 2 3s to place in column 7 and 8. So I can't put any more 1s or 3s in column 7 or 8. So I can't put 1 or 3 into any of those cells, and I can't put 1 or 3 there. This is a 1-3 pair. Something about the way this works. So this is, right, this is 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's no 1 there. This is the 1. But I can't, where do I put 3 in this box? I can't put it in any of those, and that's a 1. That's a 3. So this is actually 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9. 1 is putting 1 in one of those two. 4 and 6 are in those cells, because I can't put them there. That could be a 5, though. Something about this I'm not... This isn't a 7. 5, 7, and 2 9s would work, I think. 7... 2, 7, and 9 are fully taken up by those quadruples. I can't put 2, 7, or 9 into any of those cells. I keep coming back to the... I keep coming back to that 1, 3, 5, 9 at the top. And thinking there should be more I can do with it, but I'm not seeing it. Similarly with this 2, 4, 6, 8 at the bottom. Like, these are all odd. Like, is this parity? These are all odd, because they can't be any of the even digits. But something. Like, this digit is in one of those two. Like, the 1, 3, 5, 9 have to go in those and into those. Is there a geometry thing going on there? I mean, I can see the 8 around this quadruple is in one of those. Because I can't put it there because of the 7, 8, and I can't put it there because that's 1, 3, 5, 9. It's in one of those two. But I'm not seeing a problem with that. Oh. 5 and 6 is looking across here. I can't put 5, 6 here, and I can't put 5, 6 here. So 5 is in one of those two. But I can't put 5 there. This is the 5. I can't put 5 here, and I can't put 5 in either of those two. Taking 5 out of those, this is 7, 9, so this is 5, 9. 7, 9 looks up, making that 2, which makes that 7. The 2 puts 2 in one of those two, which means 2 is in one of these, because I can't put 2 here or here. Right, that was there from the beginning. 2 is in one of those. But 2, if I put 2 here, now 2 needs to be in one of these two. Right, so 2 is in one of those and in one of those. We had that the same way as 9 is in one of those and one of those. But the 2 is now in one of those two, but it can't be there. That's not the 2. That's the 2. Now, 2 can't be there or there. 2 is looking up here. So 2 is in one of these. It's actually in one of those two. But the 2 here is looking across saying, that's not the 2, that's the 2. Now, 5 and 6 are looking across here, and this is a 5, 6 pair. I mean, this has been a 9 for ages, and there's no 9 here, and there's no 5 here. This is a 1, 3, taking 1 out of there, making that the 1. This is very clean. I just didn't see it. The 5, 6 is looking up saying, that's not the 6. These are 1, 2, 4, 8. There's no 2 there or there. That's the 2. This is a 4, 8, giving me a 4, 8 pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 1, 3, 7. There's no 3 there. There's no 1 there. 1 because of the quadruple. That's the 7. This is a 1, 3. Sorry, this is a 1, 3. I don't know that this is a 1, 3. There is a 3 in here. Okay. Where do I put 3 in this row? I can't put it in either of those cells or there. That's the 3. So these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. There's no 6 there because 6 has to be up here. So 6 is in one of those two. One is in one of those 3. Eight can't be in either of those two because of the 4, 8. Can't be around this quadruple. Can't be in either of those two. Can't be in either of those. That's the 8. So 8 is not in any of those or those. 8 is in one of those two. Now 8 can't be in any of those or any of those. 8 is up here in one of these 3. So this is not an 8. Okay. Five is in one of those two because I can't put 5 in any of those, and I can't put 5 in any of those because of the 4, 5, 6. 5 is in one of those two. This 5 is looking down saying, that's not the 5, that's the 5. 9 is in one of these two because I can't put 9 here or here. In fact, this 9 is... No, the 7, 9, and the 9 makes 9 in one of those two. But now 9 is in one of those and one of those. So I can't put 9 in one of those or in rows. 9 is in one of those 3. And the 5, 9 is looking down saying not in that one. Okay. So what can this be? It can't be 1, it can't be 2, it can't be 3, it can't be 4, it can't be 5, it can't be 6, it can't be 7, it can't be 8. This is the 9. So it can't be 1 because 1 is down here. It can't be 2, It can't be 3, 3 is down here. It can't be 4 because of the anti-quad. It can't be 5. It can't be 6 because of the anti-quad. It can't be 7. It can't be 8 because of the anti-quad. That is just the 9, which looks across taking 9 out of there and putting 9 in one of those two. So this is 4, 6, or 8. I'm not sure what to do about that though. But maybe I can do that trick somewhere else. Like this cell. It can't be 1, it can't be 2, it can't be 3, it could be 4, it can't be 5, it could be 6, it can't be 7. So this is only 4, 6, or 8. Yeah, not as powerful as I'd want it, is it? These, well, where's 6? Because 6 has to be across here. So 6 isn't in any of those, and it's not in any of those. That's the 6. So that's the 5, and that's the 6. That means that's the 9, and that's the 5. There's 2 9s around this quadruple. So that's the 9, and that's the 7. Taking 7 out of both of those. This is a 2, 4 now. 7 is in one of those two. There's 2 2s around here. Okay, does this do any more though? This is good fun. I'm liking this puzzle. But the 7 isn't in any of those. So the 7 is in one of those two. This is good fun. Little tricksy, but good fun. Yeah, 2 is in one of those two. So 2 is in one of those two. Yeah, I already had that. 1 is in one of those two now, because I can't put 1 here and these are filled. So that takes 1 out of those and makes this the 1, which makes this the 3 and this the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the 8. Taking 8 out of those. So 8 is in one of those two. It's done less than I thought, but okay. 3 is up here, 1 is up here. Can I see anything about the 3? Not really. I feel I haven't done enough in this box. 6 is in one of those two. So this isn't the 6. This is only 4 or 8. So 6 is in here somewhere. Have I missed an anti-quad trick? Nine in this box is up here in one of these three with 5 or 6. I mean, 6 could be there as well, but 9 is up here with the 5. Three is in one of those two? Yeah, where's 3 in this box? More importantly, where's 3 in this row? Can't put 3 in any of those. Can't put 3 in any of those. Can't put 3 there because of the quadruple. Can't put 3 there. That's the 3. So what can this be? It can't be 1. It can't be 2. It can't be 3. So it's 2, 4, or 7 for the row. Is there any of those I can restrict? Well, it can't be 2, because if I made it 2, then I can't put two twos around this quadruple. This is a 4 or a 7, a quadruple. This is a 4 or a 7. 7, 7, 7 seems okay. No, it can't be a 7. There must be a 7 in one of those two. That is the 4, and 4 comes out of there. 4 comes out of there. That's the 2, that's the 2, that's the 4, that's the 7. I like that. That's very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 go into those. And these, well, this is the only place for the 7 now, and these are 1 and 3. Still not giving up its secrets. Or at least not to me. Not to me. Three is up here. 3, 5, and 9 are all up here. 3's not there. So 3, yeah, 3 is in one of those 3, but 7 in here doesn't seem... Oh, no, this 7 is taking 7 out of those. So that's the 5, that's the 9, that's the 7, which is now putting 7 in one of those two. 7 is now in one of these two. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. Because 7 has to be on this quadruple by Sudoku. So if this is 4, 5, 6, 7, without that being 4 or 6, this is 5 or 7 only, and the 5 makes that the 7. So I can take 7 out of those. This is 4, 5, 6, which means this can't be the 2. And the 2 can't go there or there. That's the 2. This is 4, 5, 6. There's no 5 there. Oh, this is neat, isn't it? The 5 comes out of there as well. That's the 5. This is a 4, 6 pair, looking at making that the 8, taking 8 out of there, making that the 8. No, 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 no. That was 3 pencil marks, but this is a 4, 6 pair. 5 looks up, taking 5 out of there. Ah, the 9 looks up. That's the 6. So that's the 4, that's the 6, which... Was this 4, 6, 8? What is this? 1 and 8. But I can't put 1 there. That's the 8, that's the 1. But I almost did it incorrectly, which I don't like doing. So this quadruple, 2, 5, 7, 9. So this is only 2 or 7, because it can't be 5 or 9, and the 7 is looking up making that the 2. So these are 5, 7, and 9. This can't be the 7. And I think that's as far as I get. But the 4 takes 4 out of there, so that's 2, 6. So 2, 6 comes out of here. This is 4, 8. This is very cool. So what are these? 1, 3, 8, 9. Now there's no 9 in either of those. There's no 8 around the anti-quad. That's the 8. That's the 4. That's the 6. That's the 4, making that the 8 and that the 4. The 1 takes 1 out of both of those. So we end up with 3, 9, and 1, which makes 3 and 1. The 3 makes that the 1. This is a triple, 3, 6, 8. The 3 comes out of there. The 6 and the 8 makes that the 3. That would have been a better place to see it. The 8 makes that the 6 and that the 8. The 6 makes that the 2 and that the 6. Great. The 8 looks up making that the 4 and that the 8. The 3 is resolved by that. That's the 1. That's the 3. something. The 4 comes out of those. That's the 6, 8 pair. So that's the 4. The 8 looks across, making that the 6 and that the 8. These are pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 and 7. The 3 makes that the 7 and that the 3, taking 3 out of those. This is pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 9. So we end up with 9 and 4. Could have used the anti-quad, but I ended up using something else. So no 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 5 and 6, and I've got a 6, making that the 5 and that the 6. The 5 takes 5 out of there. The 7 makes that the 9, which makes that the 5 and that the 7. The 5 looks down, making that the 9 and that the 5. And that is anti-quads by the Bard. 420 solves in 2 months. That's respectable, and deserved. That was a lot of fun. I'm not sure if there was anti-quad logic that I didn't quite understand on that puzzle about how it could have tied together in a better geometrical way, but I had a lot of fun with the puzzle, and that's all that matters. Actually, no. What matters is that you have fun with the puzzle. That is way more important. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, good luck with your solving.